Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Cynthia, also known as Creative Mama of 3, here on YouTube and on Instagram. And today is Friday, so that's another edition of Friday Sews. Yay! Well, I have not done much sewing this week. It's been a very busy week. I started working. I have a part-time job at a home improvement store, so I was very excited about that. I'm still in training. So we'll see, but that's going to take up some of my time. I'm going to be working outside the home and probably around 20 hours a week, which is good. It's good to get out of the house and do something every once in a while. So I didn't accomplish any sewing this week, but I have been very busy folding fabric and putting stuff up. I will show you a little video right here. Okay, so this is an update on the status of my sewing room. The floor is pretty much cleared. I've been working very hard on putting my fabric on the comic book boards. I know I've talked about it in previous videos. I was going to say emails, but so it looks really nice. I'm very happy with it. I really want this side of my sewing room to be all fabric. That shelf's a mess still. But I have my bolts of fabric on the bottom. There's my chair. It has some of the fabric on the boards, but I ran out of room. Well, kind of. I guess I still have some room over there. Loving it, loving it, loving it. This is why I haven't been sewing that much. That is my sewing table. Not able to sew on it right now, to say the least. Now here are some shelves. These were very crowded. I worked at Joann's for probably 2 years, about 4 years ago. And I had a slight addiction to remnants, especially when they were 75% off. So I bought a ton of them. I am slowly working through them to see what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep, and then I've been putting them on the boards and been making more room. That's why there's some empty shelves here. These were jammed packed. So there's some mess there. If you could see, here's my daughter's owl cape. That's why my room is so crowded, because I keep stuff here that I've made and it shouldn't be here. Like I have my Project Dress-A-Girl dress 1 and 2 there. This shiny thing is my daughter's costume from last year. She might wear it again this year because she was sick when we went trick-or-treating, so she didn't go. So no one really got to see her costume too much. So this is just bags of stuff. When I first started doing my sewing room, craft room, I just got tired of trying to find homes for things, so I just shoved them in there. But this will eventually be fixed. And then there's my sewing patterns. I really love this setup, but I need to be more detailed in my selection. Like I have cosplay, I have plus sizes, I have regular sizes, crafts, unisex. I want to kind of like do like regular sizes skirts and regular size dresses and plus size skirts, plus size dresses, you know, and have it a little more organized. I'm doing the same thing here. Like this shelf here used to be full with remnants from Joann's. So I'm picking through that and putting them on boards. I kind of had to leave it as is because I ran out of boards. So I ordered my 4th pack of 100 boards. And I don't know if I should say hopefully that'll be enough. Who knows? I don't know if it's going to be enough. And then this is what I do with my, it's my Christmas scarf. This is what I do with my patterns once I've used them. They start out looking like this. And then once I trace and use them, I put them in these big, like manila envelopes. My husband works from home, so he gets a lot of his work mail in those envelopes. And instead of throwing them out, I use them for this. Reduce, reuse, recycle. A lot of in these bins, I used to, see it says fabric yarn. I used to be a real big knitter and crocheter. I did post a few of my projects one time on a Friday Sews knit crochet edition. And I just haven't done it that much anymore. Up there, I have an actual knitting machine and the ribber attachment. I really need to get back into that. I've been watching some TikToks of some younger people actually using those machines. I need to get that oiled and looked at and get it up and running. And then here is just a table that I'm using to sort. So this table is not going to stay here. But as you can kind of see, it's a pretty big, decent room. Just it has to be organized. Here I have some of my knits. Here I think, no, that has some knits, some fleece. This is flannels that are hard to put on a board. And then there's some sheets and flannels there. And some more flannels there. So it's just everywhere. But it's coming along. Eventually, it'll be done. Sewing table. Sad face. So as you can see, I got a lot accomplished. I do have a short playlist of what my craft room, sewing room looked like previously. And I think I finally got my plans down on what I'm going to do, because I have switched how I was going to have my sewing room many times. So hopefully now I have a master plan and I'm just trying to get that done. So doing that. I do have a little family update. My oldest daughter will be turning 16 on Sunday. I can't believe it how time has flown. You know, just reading on Facebook, reading about her birth story and everything, about how I went into labor and they were doing construction on the road and we hit every single bump going there. So it was not a lot of fun, but you know, she's, you know, beautiful and she's healthy and she is now 16. So I don't know. She has no interest in driving. Here in the South, you could learn how to drive at 15 and at 16 you can get your license. I think you have to have your permit at least 6 months maybe before you could even take the road test. But she has no desire to drive, so we're not pushing it. I have two others that are, well, one other that's definitely into driving, and the middle one, you know, doesn't seem to be too interested in driving. We do have some plans for how we're going to celebrate her birthday. Sunday is also, September 18th, is also National Cheeseburger Day. So McDonald's, if you have their app, they're going to give you a free cheeseburger. I think either a free cheeseburger, a free double cheeseburger, and possibly a free McDouble. I don't know the terminology, but if you have the app, you can get one of those burgers for free. So I thought it would be fun just to go down there and get free cheeseburgers for everybody. And then, you know, naturally get buy a drink and buy some fries and maybe some apple pies. We'll see. But I do plan on making them a cake. Due to all three of my girls have peanut and tree nut allergies. So we are never really able to do bakery cakes. So I usually make a cake for everybody. If you see some of my shorts that I've made, my birthday was in August. So I made a rainbow cake. And I have a little short of the cake. I also put a picture up in here about the cake. So my daughter will be 16, and my birthday was a couple of weeks ago in August. And then today, my youngest smashed her finger on the desk in school, and the nurse looked at it and she says, if it still hurts you in a couple of hours, we should get it x-rayed. It could be fractured. So my husband just got back from taking her to the urgent care. They did do an x-ray, but the person who reads the x-rays is not there now. I guess they went home. So they'll call us tomorrow if it's broken or if any or fractured or anything like that. Here's a picture here of how she came home from the urgent care. So it's been a very busy week. And then next Friday, my oldest daughter's birthday is on Sunday, the 18th. And then my other two daughters is on September 23rd, which is Friday. So we always split the difference. And on Wednesday, we're going to Dave & Buster's to celebrate their birthday. We're going to we're going to eat there, and we're going to do the arcade. And if you don't know what a Dave & Buster's is that it's like, it's a restaurant. And so I call it an adult Chuck E. Cheese because they have food there that you can eat and order, and they have tons of video games that you could use a card or get tokens or something and supposedly be able to win prizes. We hardly ever win any prizes in those games and atmospheres, but we do have a lot of fun. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do that on Wednesday, and then Friday we'll have a birthday for the other two. So August and September, we have a lot of birthdays. We do a lot of celebrating. So it's a lot of fun. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything sewing done this week with me working and celebrating birthdays and all that. But I am going to be doing a video on Sunday for Project Dress-A-Girl to show you what dresses I've made, what patterns I've made, and just to talk about Project Dress-A-Girl, which, with having 3 daughters, is a charity that I care a lot about. So please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Please make a comment to see if you let me know how you arrange your sewing room. Do you put your fabric on comic book boards or some kind of boards? So like I said, I'm on my 4th pack. Is it 4th? Yes, I think it's 4th pack. So I have over 300 fabrics on comic book boards as of right now. So, and I do have plenty. So hopefully I won't need a 5th pack, but if I do, I guess I will have to get it. So thank you for spending some time with me. I hope where you are, the weather is wonderful. I hope your family is healthy, and I hope you're able to be creative every day, even if it's just for a little. Thank you for joining me. Bye.